Hello, everybody. I know, I'm here. Just setting up a few more things. We'll be here soon. Okay. Hello. And welcome. Oh, yep. Hold on. Gotta do that. Rimworld. Go with that. Select that. There it goes. Does it appear on the phone? We are good. All right. So, yesterday. Wait, hold on. Is this thing on? I don't see the input moving. There it goes. Okay, now that's moving. And why is the game audio not being picked up? Nope, there it goes. Okay. Okay, so if you're on the Discord, you kind of realize I had a little bit of a crash out last night. And last morning, I guess would probably be the appropriate one. Yeah, no, I had yard work, and I got more yard work coming up, and it took me down. The thing is, I didn't think I did too much, but apparently I fucking did. But anyway, yeah, no, the heat wave that they said should be like mid to low 80s is now into mid to high 90s. So we're bouncing around near 100, but we haven't crossed that threshold yet. We're at like 97 to 94 for the most part. And it doesn't cool down here until fucking I think it's like 9 p.m. I saw last. Needless to say, trying to sleep in hot ass weather like that sucks. But enough of my worries. We are here for the Rimworld. It sucks because that's the second week I've missed that now. I want to play Tomb Raider. I want to know, are we looking for Jesus Christ? I'm still like half convinced that that person in there is Jesus Christ that we're looking for. But I won't spoil myself. I've actually not spoiled myself on any of that Tomb Raider stuff. Aside from like just trying to find where certain things are. That's the only thing I spoiled myself on. Alright, but the rest of the colony is asleep, so we'll go ahead and triple our speed. And as you notice, of course, our colony's number are depleted. Why? Because we did unfortunately lose. Oh no, wait, that's the creator of this. We lost Blue. A very, very, very sad time to be. But life must go on. So, triple speed our way through the night. Yeah, even now it's hot. See, the thing is like this thing lies. It says it's 62. Oh, wait, hang on. Was that the, oh, good! 102 degrees! Fuck. It's gonna suck. Ah, well. Animal filth. Well, why'd you just point at the little red panda? Well, the red panda isn't filth. He's adorable. Don't get me wrong, fat, but he's adorable nonetheless. Alright, but I mean, for the most part, life in the colony is going okay. We have the big old barn for all the excess hay grass. We have the herd of pigs. We have the goat herd as well. Nutrition is much higher. However, yeah, the hay grass harvest is ready. And not to mention, all that animal meat has provided us quite a bit of pemmican. So we're good on emergency supplies. We are expanding a schoolyard. Oh god, we gotta remove those skeletons. Yeah, they should be moved eventually. We are putting in stone roadways instead of wood so that people can move faster. The cotton harvest is ready. Tastraba slaughtering some animals. How much meat is on this one? 26. Okay, I mean, it only needs 10. And yeah, until I can get more people to guarantee the hay harvest grass goes into the stables, we might as well just kill the babies as well. Meat along the way and leather. Unfortunately, it's bio-coded for this Zeus hammer, so we gotta destroy it. Also, don't use that medicine. You got a gun, you got a gun, you have a gun. I think one of you... Oh, no, okay, so all of our people have no more guns. We've gotten all of our guns through either a quest or through the victims who have tried to kill us. Ah, yes, of course. Upping the security of the colony by expanding the wall, adding granite now, so this way it won't just be set on fire and lost. Not to mention, this is probably one of the more vital areas to protect. It doesn't seem like much just because it's literally just one farm field, but it is our only food field. This one doesn't count because this one is still up in the air about how well it can be. Getting a lot of milk. Oh yeah, how are the cheese? 20 days left until legendary cheese. I wonder how much we can sell that legendary cheese for. Alright, little relaxation going on. The new schedule for cleaning looks to be working perfectly. Looks. So we'll see from there. We still got plenty of steel to harvest and limestone. Did we run out of stone again? Fuck, we did. Okay. Alright, well, just go ahead and pause that for now. Along with all these. Okay, we do have some cribs, so if we do start getting children, that won't be a worry. Tastraba is cooking again. What you at? 9. He's getting there. And we're working on here. We need this cloth in so that we can continue working on the temple. More pigs have arrived. Panther. Just clean trash. One thing I'll also need is I'll need a hops field to start making the beer again. And even if we don't drink the beer, it's just a good selling item. Oh, shit. I know what I forgot to do. On the option side of things, I forgot to say don't do both because what I figured was what is that? Oh, it's Go Juice. I don't care then. What was it? Ah, right. For when I set this up, it asked me to do horizontal or vertical playing, and I choose that on both for YouTube. But the problem is when that happens, it creates two separate things, which I don't like because that overfills the YouTube side of the videos, unfortunately, with repeats, and we don't want repeats. Repeats are way too often. But we'll do that for next stream, because unfortunately the only way to change that, I believe, right now would be to reset the whole stream, which I don't want to do. Alright, looks like they're going to bed. However, majority are still out and about doing their work. I need more hands. The good thing is we did finish clear-cutting the forest, so we got 2,600 wood on the way. Most of it is just basically used for refueling because we're finally only just now starting to move away from wood structures. Alright, majority are asleep. Let's go ahead and triple the speed. We were putting the hospital here. We were putting the prison here. Oh, shit, I have 2 P's. What was the other P? Shit, I don't remember. I think it actually was, we were undecided on, do we want the northern or the southern? I think we were going for the northern because, you know, nothing says prison like stick you inside a cave of a mountain. Alright, people are waking up. Back down to double speed. Well, actually, majority are still asleep, so keep her with triple. Can you get the rabbit corpses out of the schoolhouse? I don't think the children would appreciate that. Alright, you know what? We'll cancel hauling these things in. Cancel all these for right now. We'll do this later. Unfortunately, there's just too much work inside our borders to do and worry about. Need to remove that. Need to remove that. Try and get some clear lines of fire, which, again, I don't think will matter the more and more I think about it. Herd of wild boars snuck in. Did predators start coming back? Is that why? Boomalopes. Wild boars. Zebras or horses? Nope, horses. No, I don't see any predators yet. I think there was a wolf before, but I think it did an epic battle with a badger and they both died. Yeah, no, there's no predators out here. Wait. Okay, there's a badger. Celebration of cities. Okay, you know what? I think we will put the prison to the north, so let's just go ahead and remove this little marker. We don't need it anymore. We'll figure something to do right here. Maybe something gross or something that you would not want to live next by, so we'll just stick a bunch of prisoners next to it, make them super unhappy. So this way we can convert them. Everyone else is good. It's relaxation time. Darrow's smoking a joint. Dorna punching a bag. Cork is playing poker. The milk has rotted away, but that's fine. We have literal living milk machines. Hi, Blitz. Welcome. Alright, Darrow is harvesting that. They're still working on the wall. Like, unfortunately, for the most part, we just kind of have to wait for our constructors to catch up with everything else, and then they will start going on to the other tasks. Because the problem is we only have really 2 workers, which is Dorna and Darrow. So they're the ones who actually get shit done. Not saying the others don't, but on the matter of vital security and safety of the colony, those are really the only 2 we can rely on. Quark is becoming a little bit better, but that's because we hammered into her, you will be useful. She's the only one who kind of just... She or he? Yeah, she. Yeah, she was the kid who just kind of wandered in, and we were like, okay, we'll put you to work. We're not for the steam geyser right here. However, honestly, now that I think about it, we're probably going to have to adjust this whole area either way. So, I know we can create something that will harvest the steam geyser. I've never actually built it, ever. In all my time playing Rimworld, I have never survived that long to get here. So, once we build the steam geyser event right here, we'll get a power station on top of it. I don't know what it's called. I'll just call it power station. So we'll get the power station on top of that. That will power majority of the base for a good while. Once we do that, we'll kind of rearrange the ranch right here. Just add in some more spots. That's a lot of stone right there, unfortunately. But every expansion has help. Alright, they're all going to bed. Excuse me. And there goes Darrow. Alright. Dorna, you are the lead of the colony, and you are trying to get your wife pregnant. Alright. You consider Cork a rival? What happened? Cork binged on food, how wasteful. Cork insulted me, words cut deeper than daggers. Cork and I had a nice chat. Teetotaler versus addict. Insulted times 4. Slighted times 8. Oh boy. Alright. And there we go. Might as well keep that hospital bed right there for now. The problem is we just don't have the limestone for Civi's construction. We're still waiting. How much granite do we have? Do we have any left? Oh yeah, no, we got some left. We got some marble as well. Is there anything... Oop. Celebration of the cities. Every year on 4th of December, hedonists can have celebrations. Lit campfire or ritual spots. Nope, wrong one. Need at least 25 on rooftop. Okay. That's what you are for. And let's see. Beautiful participants. What's the I don't see it. Hours. These potentially may takes 4 wood. Isn't it supposed to tell me what's the main reward? Oh well, go ahead and do it. We need the ideology points if we can get some. Everyone needs to get their wood from back over here. A little bit faster. There we go. And there's corked. And there go the lanterns. This is definitely one of those things that if there's more people, it really does actually look more impressive compared to how they just say, oh, here's an RNG number. Gives them time to socialize as well. Development points from 6 to 8. Celebration completed. Celebration of Cities was beautiful. +6 to everyone's mood for 6 days. Side focus of all participants have been fully recharged. Okay, so there was the actual reward that I was trying to find. Unfortunately, it's absolutely useless to us because none of my people are silent. Skylands have attracted some friendly travelers. Travelers were amazed by the spectacle you created and hope they'll get to participate next time. They will visit and leave a gift. Yeah, sure. Come on in. I think we basically eliminated all, aside from the ancient dangers locked away, we destroyed any threats out here. What is that? Oh, it's the crash show. No, don't triple speed. Triple speed and we'll miss something. Cork playing some dots. Dorna, where are you? Relaxing in the temple. Okay. Unfortunately, the festival kind of messed with all of their morning schedules, so they'll only get an afternoon of work in. However, the +6 for 6 days seems like a very good thing. Where's your social? No. Your needs. There we go. Yeah, especially for Dorna. With his wife dead, that's going to be a long-lasting one. Not to mention it was his friend. Observed a rotten corpse. Where? We shouldn't have any human corpses over here. Unless he went out over here. Ah, that guy. That's probably what it was. Oh, well, the good thing is like once they finish that, they don't have to go out there anymore. Sure, if you want. This is where I really needed one of my original animals to just be a hauler, because they'll haul away the miscellaneous things, or better yet, they'll haul away the dead bodies, and my people won't have to. So this way, they won't get the debuff. Oh, there you are. Dorna. Go talk to them. Got 2. You have a 7, so actually you would be better. Go, Darrow. Talk to these strangers. See what they want. See if we can sell them anything. Okay. Take that. Take that. Yeah, I don't want any of this stuff. Take it all. Nope, that's mine. Garanland seeds, that's mine. Smoke leaf, pemmican. Doesn't have a lot, and I'm not going to sell you my gold. Actually, wait. Sell the goat juice. I don't want that. Everything else. 104. Oof. Okay, hold on there. I know how to do this. You go over here, and then we do this. Here, have some liquid drugs. Alright, that should take care of that. How's the wall looking? That's how it's done. That's done. That's how it's done. We're secure up there. Okay. I believe that's it for the uranium. Interesting gift. Okay. Anyway, I think I'll take care of the walls, so that means the others can finally move on to other issues. However, it's now time for everyone to go to bed. Dara! Dorno! Get it on with each other. Bring us children. Caravan arriving from the Vietnam. Good. Always up for trade. Get busy so we can get more laborers for the colony. Whoa, what? Alexa, stop. Weird thing. So, where are you going? Okay, that works. Keep fast forwarding. Majority are asleep. Alright, there they go. Darrow. Trade with this guy. See what he's got. A samurai helmet. A service rifle. A battle rifle. Ooh, this guy's got all sorts of shit. Versatile and rugged assault rifle, widely used around the galaxy by militia forces and mercenaries. Not as powerful as an assault rifle, but delivers 4-shot burst. Semi-automatic rifle, commonly used by special forces due to its range and accuracy. Slightly longer range and higher damage than an assault rifle, but only fires 2-round burst. 588. Okay, yeah, that's the same for all of them. Yeah, unfortunately, blue was our crafter, so we're not really getting the smoke leaf anymore as much as we would like. However, if I get that, 477, yeah, because this will reduce the wealth of the colony as well. And let's see, a revolver, an Uzi, a semi-auto hand cannon. I think honestly that revolver. So Dorna, this is you. What the hell? Something just fell. What? Oh. Never mind. False alarm. Bye. Oh, the lot of animals got the plague just now. Shit, 11 of them. Wait, Tastrava, are you just killing them and not trying to heal them? All right. If I do lose a chunk of the animal herd, I don't think I'll be too upset because it will give a chance for the pen to regrow its nutrition. Where are my 2 constructors? What are you guys doing? Ah, they're stuck to having to do the work that Blue used to do. Alright, so they'll still cut those chunks. Alright, you know what? Actually, let's go ahead and suspend that, because that's going to take a while for them to do. So going from there, Dorner's going on refueling. Darrow is tending to the fields again. Yeah, unfortunately, we're just going to have to hold off on construction for a little bit, pick up with all the other tasks that we need done. Because right now, construction-wise, everything's a little okay. Defenses are up, all the traps are set. I think we're good. However, I would really love them to haul those dead rabbit corpses out of the schoolhouse. I would like that to happen before I get kids in there. No, but it's relaxation time. A game of pool, darts, punching. The best thing that I really do love about it is that as they talk and share information with each other, their skills go up as well. And there we go, another rotten. So long as we have a good supply of pemmican, we should be fine. Food-wise. Alright, the next bundle of cloth is going in. I guess I should do this for the flooring. What is this one? Fine carpet grape. Purple. Deep purple. Grape. Alright, put that in there. Maybe marble tiling would be good. We got Mad Raccoon moving in. Shiver me timbers, I guess. It's gonna come from there. Dorna, let's test out that battle rifle. If it'll even be necessary, because we do have a bunch of traps he has to pass through. But let's just see. Nope, didn't even have to see. Alright, so the hedonistic temple is going up. It's got the creepy blue-purple flames with blue carpeting. So again, the idea for this colony is that they're hedonistic city builders. They're going to build up this big, wonderful city. Everything's going to be glamorous, but they're going to be consumed by their vices the more and more they go. That's my idea for this. We got the weed. We got the alcohol. We don't have any hardcore drugs yet because they need to function first before they actually get into the absolute vices. There goes that trade caravan finally. That's fine. They served their part. And yeah, no, just a slow build up to it. If I had combined these, probably could have saved some room and even squeezed in another house. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, no, that would be more than enough to squeeze in another house. Oh well. One of the toilets. Oh, no. A psychic ship. A large piece of an ancient ship has crashed nearby. Your colonists can feel it in the back of their mind, exhorting unspeakable acts. It must have an onboard machine persona with a psychic projection ability, and this persona is not friendly. Destroy it as soon as possible, but beware, it will probably defend itself. Alright. Well, the good news is that it's giving us a little wiggle room, so we can pop up right here, shoot, and then duck behind any of these really quickly. Alright, we'll let them get their sleep, and we'll muster them all. We'll move over here, and then we'll activate Combat Command, and we should be able to take them out fairly easily. Alright. Dorna, do your business, then you'll eat. Once Dorna eats, we'll go. Alright, everyone. March. This is either going to go really greatly or really poorly. I mean, we're fairly well armed. We got some battle rifles, an Uzi, a semi-auto, a hand cannon, and a masterwork assault rifle. Alright, Combat Command. Move over here. You know what? Actually, move over here just in case first. Huh. Not too close, not too close. There's no... I'm not gonna... No gift horse in the mouth. No gift horse in the mouth. Tastraba. Move over here then. There you go. Panther, just in case, why don't you move back just a little bit more as well? Huh? No. Was there any mechanoids? Did they land somewhere? Wow. That was, you know what? They probably couldn't spawn because this mountainside right here. Wow, no, that was the easiest thing we've had. What the hell? Where was that and all the other mechanoid clusters that landed and screwed us over? I wasted a combat trial on that. Combat command. Oh, well, I mean, honestly, that is still one of the best outcomes you could hope for in this. The mechanoid spawn screwed up. Tashaba going about her business, tending to the goats, and by tending, I mean slaughtering the innocent infants. Is that pig eating the goat? It is! Will someone get the hay grass into the stable so that they'll stop eating each other? Oh! That baby's gone. Those pigs just ate the baby goat. Ooh. That's a terrible sign of foreboding for the colony. Come on, people. Come on. I know you had just a great amount of success just now, but you got work to do. Get to it. Yeah, and for the most part, it looks like they'll just recover from the plague naturally on their own. 94 to 82%. Yeah, no, don't even gotta waste medicine on them. There, I just said don't waste medicine on them. Ah, well, it's fine. It gives him medical experience. Best outcome. Uh-oh. Alright, so not all of them. If anything, this is just food for the pigs. Wait a minute. That's an idea, isn't it? We don't have to dump all these corpses. Oh, that's totally right. We could have all the human corpses in here and the pigs will just eat them. If we increase the amount of pigs that we have to constantly drain the nutrition of the area, which is already happening thanks to the size of the herd. Yeah, no. We could totally do that. Okay, we'll need to expand this a little bit. That does mean eating... It does mean eating more into the space of growing. It's not like a raid happens every time as well. Yes. A bunch of deaths. Very sad. Wait. If we cordon this area off, we'll expand like right up here. We don't want to take in this area because that's where the hay grass goes. So we cut the fencing right here and right here, and then create like the stable walls, and we throw the corpses in here. This way, the bodies are far enough away that our people will more than likely never step foot in there, and they won't have any issues. Yeah. No, I can see it. Okay, so we expand right there. And then give me a bunch of these. Right there. Expand this right here. And then we get the human corpse dumping zone just right in here. Did I put the right one? No, why did you get a stockpile? No, dumping stockpile. There we go. Colony is majority asleep. Go ahead and fast forward. And copy the settings, paste them onto this one. Destroy this old one. Make sure this is not in the home area. Nope. Good. Alright. Clear these away. I don't want you cleaning beyond the borders. Take all that out. No. We still want to keep the traps within range at least. Take that. This and that. Along with you. Take you. You. You're fine right there. Take all this out. The other issue with this is that if you have any wild animals for, like, our loose pets, essentially, they'll wander beyond the borders, and then next thing you know, bam, they're eaten by a wolf, and your colony gets upset. And then one of your colonies goes on a murderous rampages and starts killing all the other colonists. Terrible, terrible business. It's supposed to be 102 degrees today. Winter is here, people. Let's hope we prepared enough. We got 823 pemmican, 589 rice right there, 174 rice right there. The cheese is coming. The beer is gonna obviously have to wait. Okay, so that's the other thing. If we do get a raid, and we stuff the human corpses in there after taking all the loot, the pigs will constantly be fed, so that's good. Hey, look at that. They're finally hauling these things, but if I'm right, they're only hauling to construct. Yep. You would think these two working together for so long, they would, like, be less pissy with each other. Look, his slide has gone from 8 to 9. Can you guys not have a decent conversation while you're working together? How much wood do we have? Oh, we're fine. Oh, Isaac Kari. Click the house icon in the bottom right to make it not auto-expanding. You could do that? Click the house icon in the bottom right, make it not auto-expand. Remove roof. Does this leave a mark? No. Allow areas to find that you can assign columnists will not accept work or fill the task. No. Move floor areas, shrink zones. I'm not seeing. Put this. No, nothing. I don't see it, Isaac. How is everything going? Ah, break time. Darts, punching bag, and pool. Next to the play button. Oh, the play button. Oh. Oh, that one. Right. Okay, I get. I was looking left. Sometimes I'm confused. Whoa. Easy there. Logging worksite nearby? Nah. Why would we go beyond our borders? We have everything we need here. The only thing we're missing is honey. And then we can literally say we are laving ourselves in milk and honey. Oh, wait. Quest available. The Attentive Prisoner. Scorpion Zostra, Whispering Chief of the Red Cat Gore, wants you to stash a special prisoner. We don't have a prison. However, before we diss this, Terror Scapestrue, Side Trainer, Word of Serenity, Flash Storm, or Rodrigo joins. Wow. Oh, wait. Slowpoke Lazy. We would have to convert them as well. That's not really too much of an issue. I got enough brainwashing capabilities. A miner, though. Oh! However, let's look at this a little more. Oh, wait, he's going to give us 3 archers. 3 heavy archers. A mech cluster of 2x size will deploy nearby. Keep the prisoner for 5 days until the scandal passes. Zack is suffering from paralytic aprasia and must be kept in a bed. Okay, so that's even better, so he won't wander around and do stupid stuff. Recently violated an ancient supercomputer terminal. How do you... I don't want to know, actually. No, don't tell me. With the Rimworld, it's highly possible that you really did violate that supercomputer terminal. Cork, the 16-year-old, lighting up a joint before bed. I mean, as long as it's the CBD stuff and not the THC. I know it's kind of hard to find shit that's not just THC, but CBD works wonders. Ambrosia Sprout. We have 5.1 days to decide if we want that. Alright, triple the speed. Oh boy. Without Blue to just kind of help pick up the workload, Dorna and Darrow are just so busy trying to handle everything else. Tashiba is tending to the fields and cooking at the same time. Oh good, the snow disappeared so we can still plant. Panther on the other hand is just kind of like the cleaner. Doesn't really have anything else that they're good at aside from maybe helping Tashiba. You know what? Actually, that's a fair point. Panther's just basically the grunt worker, so you know what? No, not 3. You know what? Yeah, let's put it to 3. Never mind. I was going to say 4, but if by that time they'll not do anything. So yeah, hauling first, clean second. Hunt we don't really do anymore because we don't need to. And we'll put this as 3 and 4. Yeah, there we go. Alright, so Panther will take care of all that. Meanwhile, the rest of these guys will just go about doing everything else. Oh yeah, okay. And see, it could be just as simple as that. I have found that just sometimes adjusting everyone's work schedules can solve almost a lot of your problems. Goat 11 is pregnant. Okay, here we go. Alright, destroy this. Remove this flooring here as well. We don't need it. Hide that away. Alright, so the human pit is a go. Don't ask us about the human pits, but we had to come up with solutions. Oh, look at that. We got some lavish meals coming in as well. Nice. Panther's just basically become the regulatory janitor, which, let me tell you, folks, don't underappreciate your janitors. You have no idea the amount of shit, literally and figuratively, they have to deal with. Especially in schools. I always felt so bad for the janitors at school. Will someone haul this leather out of here, please? It's starting to clutter up. Okay, the population has gone back down into a little more sizable control. They're expanded over here, which unfortunately won't give them too much. It will give them shelter from any rain issues, which honestly I don't think they will be too affected by. However, that's a good point. If we come across like a toxic cloud thing, all these animals are exposed. Hey! Hey! Don't scratch the chair! Cat, I saw you. Don't you start rowing out there. You were in trouble and you deserve that. Hide that away. Yeah, leave that one there. I need to get those rabbit corpses out. That's all I need to do. You know what, Panther? Here. Go start hauling these bastards out of here so I can finally close the door, at least for the school. It's got all this. Luckily, by the time we get all this hauled in, a good amount of trees will have regrown right over here. We got some over here. We got chunks over here. Everything's been cleared out up here, though. All right. So, I mean, as long as we hold these larger sections down here, we should have an ingrown forest every now and then. Majority of the colony is asleep. Let's triple our speed. Oh, look, there's light on inside. Yeah, Panther just finishes up right here. And there we go, finally. Okay, now we just delete. Excuse me. Dara and Dorna getting it on. Next smoke leaf is up. Cork is helping out with the planting. Yeah, no, it's amazing what happens when a lot of your people don't have to do all the cleaning. It's just down to one. Yeah, sorry, Panther. Had to have you working a little later so you get that extra hour of sleep. And meanwhile, they're all back to where they belong, working in the fields. This is how it all started for them. %, while you just started. All right, so it looks like the harvest will come in maybe over a course of 3 days because unfortunately they were that separated. Inspired cooking, Quark. Quark, what's your cooking skill at? 3. Unfortunately, it's not the best. Okay, the flooring there is done. Oh shit, we still had trees we didn't cut down over here. Alright, we'll take the stumps as well. Line up all the torches. I swear to God, it feels like it jumped up like 15 degrees within the span of half an hour here. Probably has. And it's time for rest and relaxation. Got a good poker game going on between the three of them. Quark is deciding to take a break and read a book instead. Nerd. And... aw, Tashaba, that would have been perfect if you joined them. Oh well. Milking the goats. Bringing the wood in. Yeah, no, unfortunately, you just kind of run into these situations where it's like you need to do all this little legwork around here if you don't have enough people. And of course, by doing that, you slow down on all the other things that you need to do. Okay, so while we're looking at that, we look at the marble. So if we put this right here, we'll need 1280. Unfortunately, I don't think marble, I think it's just limestone and granite, which is why we chose this place originally. There's some walls. Don't bring that in. Granite, steel, limestone, steel. A lot of steel. I mean, don't get me wrong, that's good. Limestone, slate, steel. Yeah, no, unfortunately, I think a majority of our marble just came from the runes we scavenged, and I think we may have scavenged all the marble buildings. Okay. So, there's cobblestone. That won't get us anything. Yeah, no. Looks like I think we consumed all the marble from all the runes. Aside from the ancient danger one, which obviously we're not going to do yet. Okay. So we need another stone type to put in here. Going by the abundancy, it's got to be limestone. Yeah, it's a little pale looking. Not really pale looking, but it looks bland, if that makes sense. Look at marble. That looks like more sleeker, slim. How much marble do I have? 197. All right. So in other words, not enough to really do anything whatsoever. Okay. Road streets very easy to traverse, people and vehicles alike. It doesn't actually say what the walking modifier would be. Walk speed 100%. Okay. We are in winter, right? Yeah, no, we're in winter. We only had that gentle snowfall and nothing else. Panther, first one up and about. Panther, if you can clean the animal filth in the dining room, that'd be great. Where are you going? Um, well, I mean, I guess if you want to. Jesus, they must be starving. Yes. Okay, never mind. Didn't have to sneeze. Hmm. Hate when that happens. Just about to sneeze and then it just kind of dies in your nostrils. Okay, this area is all taken care of. Panther is hauling the corpses over there. It's not really what I would want. You know what? Yeah, let me forbid that. Don't do that. Don't waste your time on those guys. And same thing here. Don't waste your time on these guys. There you go. Do we get any nutrition increase? Nope. However, oh wow, never mind. All the hay grass was eaten. Oh yeah, no, these guys are starving. Look at them just come running over here. Okay. But I mean, at least we are getting it. All right, another moment of relaxation for everyone. Pool game, weed, books, poker. I guess more so solitaire if she's by herself. All right, but the other thing is like they're not really doing anything too productive. They're just hauling stuff around, so we do need to give them a project of some kind. And unfortunately, it's just more hauling work because we need to get the stones inside, break them up, and then start using them for construction. Unfortunately, we've taken all the stone inside our borders. Research. You know what? Let's do some research. Hmm. What do we want? Bad hygiene. Vanilla expanded. Longbow. Siege tanks. See, the problem is I know a lot of the things can also be researched just by books. So, you know what? Yeah, no. Let's do some hygiene research. Why not? Because again, we're still in the phase of we are trying to build the best city out there, and this is why they like to stay here and don't want to leave. So if that's the case, we need to make sure that their comfort. We want to make sure that they don't want to leave because why would you? Everything is right here. So yeah, no, some hygiene stuff would make sense. Darrow, luckily you do have a burning passion for research, so she should be able to knock all this stuff out, no problem. Especially with the research expertise. What do we have? Oh boy, more horrors beyond comprehension. White, Great Chief of Guyana Confederation, is making a request. A mechanoid swarm has been attacking his settlement. He wants you to signal the mechs to distract them while he clears the hive. If you do, a mechanoid cluster will land at Badadoom. 2 Lancers, 1 Psychic Droner, 1 Countdown Activator, 1 Mech Node, and 4 Mini Slugger turrets. Goodwill, Side Trainer Melee, Low Shield Pack, Steel Warhammer Masterworks, and the Principles of Narratives in Stone. Carvings, 50 an hour. Yeah, see, look, there's a book that allows you to learn and research right there. Okay, but that's 7 days, 7.5 days to decide. The other issue is we don't have any real combat armor. Did we get all the wood? No, we did not get all the wood. Okay, what we can do, we can clear more farmland. That's what we'll do. Clear this farmland. And as we do that, we'll put a mixture of hops and hay grass. Because I think just this super field of rice, which we can expand upon because it's not even all of it, will do us just fine. The smoke leaf right there. We got the cotton coming in from over there. You know what? After this, let's go ahead and say no more sowing. Because we'll need to figure out from there. We do have this untapped field as well. But let's focus on this one because this is where everyone's going right now. I do wish I had that one mod that says it's all like, oh, you want to build something right here? Well, yeah, but I can't see it. I think there's a mod to where you can just put the grow zones on the fertile soil. Or at the very least, there's something that will highlight the fertile soil. Yeah, no, we're gonna need a lot of hay grass for this herd up here. Keep it working. Oh, I also realized, well, I mean, we don't really need heal root because we got 110 herbal medicine right there, 52 regular medicine right there, 6 glitter worlds right there. So we're good for a little bit for right now. Alright, now let's go ahead and expand this. That. Use well. Alright. Now the rest of you go back to hay grass. As a matter of fact, I think the vast majority of all of this can be hay grass, because the hops... How many hops do we need per you? Work to build 10. No, that's not what I need. Doesn't say. Okay, but after all this, I think the rest can be turned into hops. This is a good chunk of hay grass coming our way. And it is the resting hour. Tashtaba cooking up some lavish meals. Nice. Middle of winter, and there's not been a single snow incident or anything going on. Again, don't get me wrong, that's probably the best news you can get for in Rimworld, is when nothing goes on. Because you know the moment something does go on, you're screwed. Pastuba tending to the goat herd. Yeah, no, you're fine. And she auto-slaughter for a moment. That's not what I wanted. 16 goats, 8 pigs. I want 2 male goats, 2 male pigs. The young. No, that's way too many. Let's just say 10 instead, because we're not giving enough chance for them to grow. Put you right there. Do not slaughter the pregnant. And male, young, female, adults. Yeah, no, that should be fine. 2 breeding boars and the rest females, basically. How we doing down here? Well, you're just plowing right through it. Good on you. Sewage sludge composting. When properly treated and processed, sewage sludge becomes biosolids to offer a small boost to terrain fertility for harsh environments with limited space to grow. Biosolids also produce a large boost to fertility of sand, which can make it fertile when combined with irrigation. Alright, so from there, let's go for some plumbing. Alright, hygiene. Fertilize the area. Biosolids. Composter for turning sewage into fertilizer for increasing the fertility for diggable terrain. Requires 45 steel. Wow. Alright, tell you what. Give me 4 of those. Oh, we got a party going on. Panther is throwing a party. Everyone who goes will gain recreation and social energy. We have 1 meal and a bunch of weed and pemmican. They should be fine. They should have a great time. Maybe. Oh no, Panther, you might be the only one. Oh, no, there's Dorna, the person you hate. Ah, Tashriba, the one person who everyone's all like, okay, you're a little acceptable. Whoa, Dorna, my man. Were you just trying to put the moves on Tashriba? By telling a tale about short people. Yes, everyone loves the romantic comedy tales of short people. Ugh, Alright, everyone's attending the party, so that should be a good mood booster. And it's actually really only Cork who kind of needs it. Animal transport pod crashed. A desert tortoise called Tammy. Does a tortoise do anything? Nah, we can kill it. Alright, well, let's just triple speed our way through because that's all they're going to do. Socialize, hang out, talk, maybe talk shit about each other. Alright, there you go. Party's done. How you feeling? Attend the party, +5. That's it. Okay. There's a random deer in here. Actually, there's quite a few random animals in here. How the hell did you get in here? Female, male. Okay. Well, who knows? Maybe I'll have a flock of wild geese that just randomly appear in here. Everyone's asleep. Triple our speed. Oh, I don't have enough blocks for you. These corpses are still deteriorating. Alright. Well, if that's the case, when you get the chance, I'll haul in the stones. Because we can't build anything until we actually get those going. And all at once, they're all up and about. I need another crafter is what I need. Alright, so that one's in the works. Panther is getting over there. Darrow should be going back to research soon enough. Tashba tended to the animals. And, trying to train the dog. What train is he on? Oh, guard. Yeah, he doesn't really need to do that. How are we doing down here? No, we did not clear everything just yet. Okay, there those go. Let's go ahead and destroy the burn pits. So this way, all of the fecal sludge from the wooden latrines will go over here. And we'll see. Oh yeah, it looks like it'll take a good amount. Wait, you didn't fill this one up. What the hell? 250 liters of sludge. Gross. I think the max that we get is 75 or something? From the wooden latrines, at least. More lavish meals. Good. Rice is coming in. Cork is helping Dorna out. Again, you guys just hanging out even though you don't like each other at all. Darrow's researching. I feel like we're missing... No, we're not missing anyone. So, while Dorna and Cork harvest, Panther's just hauling away. Okay, so it looks like this is going to be 2 to 3 days worth of work for them. Probably only 2. If Cork can pick up the speed a little bit. More lavish meals. Plumbing. Use pipes, plumbing fixtures, storage tanks, wind pumps, and other apparatuses to deliver and drain water and sewage. Alright. Let's now go for some heating. It's relatively easy research because majority of it is below 1,000. Not until we get to like 3rd tier do we start going into thousands on a minimum. Sows have been giving birth. That's fine. Now that we have more hay grass in the works, eventually, you know what? Hide all that. Oh, quest expires in 7 hours. Okay, the attendant prisoner. See, the most interesting thing here that I can see would probably be Rodrigo. It would give us another constructor, a melee person, nimble, but a slowpoke and lazy. Mining's great. No health issues. Capable of social, a couple artistics, not good at crafting. Again, my main concern still is that our people don't really have any armor. We just have cloth. If we're lucky, there's wood armor on some of them. Did we research? I think we researched this so that we could have. Yeah, we were going to make armor, but Blue got killed. Whoa, this is new. A dangerous psychic entity caused disturbance on subatomic levels, resonating across all particles of the atmosphere. I've never encountered this one. A seemingly endless supernatural reign has begun, altering the very composition of time. Any person or creature not under the roof will age significantly faster. Between a season and several years? Oh, what the hell? Okay, hold on. One thing right away. Roofs. Wow. Okay, that's a risky one. So you're telling me if I have my people out there, they could literally just age unto death. Just cover all of this. All of you. Leave all that. That one's fine. That one's fine. Tashaba. Quick. Quick. Go, 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 go. Alright. Let's see. Actually, we'll just watch an animal. Oh. Okay, well, wait, hang on. They're going to prepare to attack us. I don't know. Maybe they'll age unto death. Or age unto frailty, for sure. Is there a condition or anything it's saying? Age 51. No, nothing. Is it just that one group, first off, as well? No, nothing. Okay, maybe I was a little overreactionary because I don't see them aging. Well, either way, let them have their moment. Cork eating a meal. Majority of the colony still is asleep, so go ahead and triple our speed. He's adding in the roof. Good. Still at 51. Now, this thing said you would age. What the hell? What's going on? That's not going to explain it. We'll age significantly faster. Alright, here they come. Come on in, people. It doesn't look like it's going to age you right away. I thought it was going to be like every single drop of rain was going to be like, oh, here's an extra day of your life. Or something like that. Alright. Will they make it past the traps first? Oh, 2 of them triggered. One's down by the traps. Push them back. Come on, traps. Yes, there you go. Okay, traps worked. And nicely done, people. Take that, take that, take that, take that, take that, take that. Ooh, take that jade as well. Don't forget that. All right, we do have one survivor. Gugato. Physically hypersensitive, so he should be really aging. Plants, intellect, steadfast, shooting, crafting. Ah, there's a 100% penalty to his forget speed. Okay, and now we'll see if our idea of sticking human corpses in there. Well, can definitely tell this is working. Look at all the animals taking shelter. Why don't you go into the cave with all the other corpses? It's fine in there. All right. Hopefully with Cork building these roofs for everyone, it won't be too much of an issue. Taking the turtle corpse in there. Goat's just getting it on in there. That's fine. And there is the roofing on that portion. We just got to get over here. Did we actually build this over here? Yes, we did. Okay. It is something I did mean to do eventually, no matter what, because just having these on-wrappings will protect us from so many other airborne or things that fall down on top of our heads. It does kind of take away a little bit from the city vibe, because when you actually think about what it would really look like, it's almost kind of like shanty towns where a building is right here, but they have corrugated steel on top, and the corrugated steels will just sometimes overlap each other. I'm pretty sure some people know what I'm talking about when they see when I say shanty towns, and how the corrugate meadows will just overlap at each other, and then they'll put things underneath to support it, just so long as they have a roof. They don't care what the roof is made of, but just so long as they have it. All right, piggies, there's a fresh corpses in there for you. Go to town. Wait, are you? Yeah, no, okay, you can consider this entering your area. All right, and they're starting to bring that stuff in. Smoke leaf dependent, 63%. Yep. I really need a crafter to start making me some more sticks. Maybe something red in here. We got scarlet, auburn, burgundy, plum. That doesn't look like a plum. Red and magenta. Honestly, I think scarlet. If we use the scarlet, red and purple. Yeah, you know what? Let's try that. See what that looks like. As far as fashion or design sense goes for, you're looking at the wrong person for that. I'm just kind of guessworking it. Played climate. Oh, wait. This is actually good. I can get rid of the psychic rain. Constantine Mavronos, High Stellarch of the Broken Empire, is asking for your help. His enemies have been harassing his settlements. He wants your help using signals to draw them towards Barad-dûr and away from his people. Wait a minute. If he does, his enemies will activate a nearby site to harass you. There's a climate just... Oh, never mind. Damn it. I thought this was the one where they actually changed the climate around you. How are we doing over here? This one's not even filled. But the composting is in progress, so that's good. And majority are asleep. Triple our speed. Darrow is in a shooting frenzy. Good. That'll be better for whenever we have an issue. Again, animals, go in here. I mean, for humans, it's probably going to be bad. For animals, it's actually probably going to be good because this way all the little ones will grow much faster. The wooden armor is deteriorated on Darrow. I need to find something better for them. Not to mention, they still haven't hauled this stuff in. Alright, hold on. You. Oh, shit, no wonder. They don't have leather as an option. Fuck, okay. That makes more sense. Yeah, no, I only really want this area to be for the food and maybe the armory. Other than that, all the other construction, crafting supplies, that goes in there. I figure eventually we'll diverge from this area because it is mainly heavy smithing and metalworks and stuff. Why did you skip out right there? Alright, heating is achieved. Let's go ahead and build a sauna, research a sauna then, why don't we? Luckily, temperature-wise, we haven't really had to worry about any cold at all. Oh yeah, speaking of, did they eat the corpses? Yes, they did. It works. All right, our pig cleanup program is a success. Here, pigs. There's another one for you. Unfortunately, the skeletons in here just are going to be in here for a while. Will my pigs go mad eating human flesh like this? I think there's a chance to scar ya. Well, let's hope not. Nothing worse than having your entire herd of pigs turn against you and try and eat you. Played climate adjuster. Again, this would require us to leave our town. And honestly, the rewards, nothing. Tashraba cooking is at level 10. There you go. I need you to get to 15, though, to get your expertise unlocked. Oh, excuse me. There you guys go. Go into the larger shelter. Because the more of you go over there, the more of you can fit in here. I don't see any adverse health effects, and now we have a cold snap going by. Six degrees, 5 degrees. Okay. But I mean, inside our base, it's 19, 17, 21, 15. Yeah, no. Oh, now it's 0 degrees Celsius. Will the pigs be fine? And the goats? Comfortable temperature, -5 degrees. Okay, they still got some. Oh, -3. -4. Majority are asleep. -7. The cave. Ooh. Oh, no. Well, it's a hard snow as well now. Alright, winter's in full swing. How much pemmican do we have? 657. We have a bunch of rice out there. The good news is the rice will freeze solid, so it won't deteriorate. Alright, we should have enough food to make it through. $15 each. And the psychic ring is still ongoing. Alright, majority awake. Bring us back down to a 2-speed. Did we get all the... No, we still got one more corpse over there. Alright, Dara's about to finish up that research. How much more wood do we have? 524 on top of the 321 we already have in storage. Okay, that's a good amount. Saunas researched. Central heating needs electricity, yeah. Slowly clean sewage over time. Sewage is directed to septic tanks first. If it reaches full capacity, XX sewage is sent to sewage outlet. Okay. But the thing is, I don't really want that. I want it to be recycled into compost. Modern bathroom fixtures, irrigation. Swimming pools. A swimming pool. A swimming pool in a temple. That might be interesting. Another time for right now, let's let Darrow help out with the others because we have a lot more issues now. -4 degrees. I know the pigs can stand -5. What can the goats stand? -20. Wow. That shaggy coat helps. 25.61. Yeah, no, that increase in animals definitely hurt. Cork, what are you at? Still 16. I don't know. Maybe it's like one of those things where if you go out for a little bit, it hurts you, but if you come back under a roof, it automatically resets the debuff to 0. Maybe. Quest expires in 3. Yeah, no, okay. So, like, even though they are suffering from the effects of the aging, the moment they go underneath the roof, it just resets to 0. What are you guys doing? Take care of all that. Unfortunately, I can't see the rich soil anymore on this side. Did I go through all the cloth already? I guess I did. Alright, well, we'll go ahead and put that back onto sewing. I thought we had a lot more. Cargo pods. Lettuce. That's far away, and we'd have to go through several corpses. We'll see if we can grab it. Also, I'm going to claim these things. Oh. Wait, can I not move it? Oh, that's dumb. I can't move it. Fuck. Alright, well, just deconstruct them then. Not that I think any of you will get the chance to go over there. Excuse me. There was another human. Yeah, no, he's already eaten. So, unfortunately, I don't think this method is going to be sustainable for the amount of animals that we have. We're probably going to have to cut this down again. Coming over here. Let me just go ahead and triple speed. Unfortunately, the snow is just slowing them down so much. Good on ya. Just go all the way over there to destroy one. Unfortunately, it's probably for the best because I don't want them in the psychic rain for too long. Cork has reached age 17. Stoned on Smokeleaf. Yeah, I gotta be a little careful as well with that. Cotton plant has died because of the cold. Yeah, I know. Literally nothing I can do. Garanlin pod sprouted. Okay, yeah, harvest that. That'll give us 3 Garanlin seeds. Yeah, see, that was the other idea as well. I was hoping that I can hold on to or create more growers and then just kind of put like a bunch of Garanlin seeds over there. One would be haulers, one would help us with defense, and one would probably be a food maker. Sow 11, give birth. And they are up and about. The good thing is like, although the outside building doors do open up and let the heat out, 3, 6, 8. 8 torches kind of heats this area up relatively quickly. Also, we don't need that cooler in there anymore, so we can get rid of that. I heard something being killed. Oh, it's Franklin the murder cat. He's taking out a rat. Oh, Franklin has added another death to his total. 17 kills. He is definitely a murder kitty. Alright, so that's the last of the lanterns right there. They're all gone. You guys will make your way back. You'll still probably get upset because you have to walk through all the corpses again. Alrighty, so if they did all that hauling, Tashaba is still hauling in the rice. And then we just need to haul in these stones. It's going to be weird to look at a map that's been completely cleared up of all the loose stonework. That is one of the things I like. I always try and do in my games, just trying to make the area look cleaner up. Let's just say we never live long enough to actually do it. Hungry pen animals. I know. If you start eating each other, I won't have to slaughter you. However, going by that, we probably should drain the numbers down just a bit. We'll go 7. It's not like it's going to help either, because even if we do this, the fact remains that there's no food for them. So, what do we do to make kibble? Kibble from moss. We don't have any moss. Oh, shit, it requires hay grass as well. Damn it. No, it just says greens. Do I want to waste my food on them? Gold mining work site controlled by another tribe, Nakabroilo. Alright, that's the last of the rice harvest coming in. Ooh boy. You know what? Hold on. Stop. Suspend that. And I will say cook. They only go up to lavish. It's dumb. Damn. Okay. Yeah, just cook some simple meals. Alright. Okay, you're bringing in the stones. Good. So once we get the stones, we fill up our little loading area right there. Then we'll go ahead and start smithing them, crafting the stones in the blocks, and going from there. Luckily, stone crafting for blocks, no one needs any real skills. The only benefit you get for having a higher skill while stone crafting is that it just goes faster. Yeah. Oh, shit. What was that? It's a bit. Come here. What? Quest active. The peace talks. Kango Shrew, profane chief of the Union of Kulkiltho, has sent us a message. He wants to talk with us in a nearby location. It would be a great opportunity to improve relations with our faction and receive gifts, but beware, a poor negotiator can cause more harm than good and may even anger them. Other factions will respect you more if you send your leader to handle negotiations. First Chief Darrow will get a bonus to the chance successful mission outcome. South 4 is pregnant. Okay. How far away is this? How long would I have to send and take someone out there? That's pretty far. There's the farming work site. There's the logging. That should be the gold mining work site. And then we got the logging work site. Yeah, unfortunately, out on our little peninsula, we're kind of isolated. And the nearest tribes, 2 of them are outright hostile. And the blue pit is the only ones show what will buy. Never visit, stock unknown. Okay, so we won't know any of these things until we actually go there and see what they want. The animals are starting to starve. And the colony is all asleep, so let's go ahead and triple our speed. Hey, finally, it happened! During a food crisis. Darrow is pregnant from Dorna. All right, so we got the first kid on the way. Oh boy. All right, well, we'll see how that goes. Unfortunately, they're the, well, probably fortunately in this case, they're the only couple in the colony. We got the couch right there. We got the baby decorations. We got the toy box. We have the 3 limestone things. We missed a tile blueprint right there. We have the school desk. So school is all set and running. Just needs children to fill it with. Triple speed while we go through the night. Cork, what are you doing? You think now's a good time? It's -7. Well, the temperature's going down. I don't trust it though. Ah, that's why. It's because it's spring now. Oh, yes, awesome, a raid. Wait a minute. Fuck, these are robots. Damn it. I was hoping we had more human meat for the pigs. Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Get up, people. All of you, get up. Let's go for... Come on. Ah, Tashira. There you go. Follow for follow, just follow me and then I'll follow you. Write in my chat saying you followed kick.com. Oh hey, first person from Kick is a bot. Oh well. I think my first chatter from Twitch was a bot as well. Ooh, okay, wait, they're not coming just yet. Don't stand out in the cold. 8 degrees, 9 degrees Celsius. Okay, okay. And the next quest to expire is the Scourge Cluster. Yeah, no, not calling that down. The rewards are not worth it. Cork no longer inspired for cooking. That's fine. He wasn't cooking either way. All right, looks like it's getting hot enough that the cold snap is over. We survived. There's a lot of blood in that pig pen. All right, the mechanoids are coming. Arm up. Make sure you're all spread out as well. This way, at least if one of you gets hit, the other can keep on firing. And Darrow, you know what? Yeah, go over here. Tastraba, you come over here instead. Quickly, 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 people. Come over here. Darrow. Darrow, what the... Come on, come on, come on, come on. Oh boy, here we go, here we go. One down. Come on. Tastraba, back up. Back up. Dorna, same thing. Back up! Ah! You got hit. Come on. Come on, go, go, go. Get over here. Cork, back up. Panther, same thing. Back, back, back. Run, Cork! Run! Shoot it! Yes! Fuck you, bots. Darrow! You're pregnant. I can't say anything. Damn it. Hey, polies. Welcome. Go ahead and bring those in. And Stefan Snow, what's up? Welcome. Okay, so that wasn't too bad. He almost lost his left middle toe. And that's from the links. Yeah, no, okay. Dorna is still good. We survived. All right, greenery is returning to the place, so the pigs will no longer have to be in the body pits. Oh. Oh, no, wait, that's one of the old ones. That's fine. Traps for the win, people. They certainly do help. Unfortunately, we still have the aging rain going on. Did I ever get a donation? I mean, I've gotten bits before. I've gotten free things. If free subscribers or stuff like that, if that's what you mean, then yeah. Alright, keep hauling in the stone. Again, fill this up and then we'll get this going. The cotton field is all back up. Right, okay, let's go ahead and expand the green areas. We need to get beer going. I mean, how can you live in a horrible world like this and not have beer? Actually, honestly, I think I would prefer the weed to the beer. I don't know, maybe it just depends on the beer, but a lot of beers I've tasted before, To be fair, it's American piss water, and I never really understood that until I actually tried a European beer, and it's all like, Jesus, fuck, what is this? That's beer, boy. It's like, it is indeed. Alright, so you're all done. Cork fill, what construction moves, wasted some things. Okay, yeah, that's fine. Hops. Alright. There we go. Oxticting, if you are on Kick, I don't have a way to see if anyone has followed me on Kick. I don't see that in the mini feed. Oh shit, yeah, that's right. I have no way to... Okay, yeah, so I'm gonna have to figure that out, but no, I did not. He got donation from me. We spread freedom in company of Hero 3, or fight as the good guys. Air quotations. I love how everyone is now suddenly thinking, America is no longer the good guys. If we were no longer the good guys, do you know how many people on the planet would be dead by now? A lot. A lot more than there currently is. But, hey, when you're the greatest, everyone hates you for free. Might as well charge them for it. Alright, Dorna is back up and running. They're not going to get your toes this time. You know, you guys can go outside. Oh, no, wait, the Psychic Rain is still going. So, yeah, no, you don't want to go outside. Never mind. But, yeah, no, I'm going to have to figure out how I'm going to see... Not the chat, because I can see the chat for everyone, but I cannot see anything like on Kick's side that says, here, this is followed, or here, this is donated, or anything like that. I don't know if it shows that. I'm going to have to double check that later. Also, you are smashing up the mechanoids, right? It was the smelter. And it's from the slag. Destroy. No. One of you had this capability. That's a tailor. I know that for sure. Was it the little crafting spot? Smoke leaf joints. We don't need that, or that. Smash mechanoid, yes. Do forever. Follow from here. Just say my name in chat that you followed. Oh boy. Here they come, police. They're coming out in force. Majority are asleep. Go ahead and triple speed. I mean, like, I tried to get behind the follow for follow thing. I really did. But then, after a while, it's just like I kept on getting barraged by alerts. And so, like, a lot of these things I didn't watch or didn't care for, but I did the follow for follow because that was the thing. And yeah, no, it works for some people. Majority are still asleep. Keep up with the triple speed, and they're awake. Rice plants are going in, and you guys can eventually come out of there. Why did you put mechanoids in there? Oh, well, that's fine. Oh, God. They're all starting to fight each other on the Kick chat. All right, how much steel am I going to get from you? 75 plus 7. I don't know if that filled up a thing or if that was just one onto itself. But either way, it's a lot of steel from the mechanoids. That's good. Tashaba, what happened to that pig? Starvation or cut in the neck made by the pig? Okay, nope, he was butchered. Panther, I seem to notice a lot of dirt all over my home. Can you explain that to me? There's literal animal feces next to where I eat. Alright, the leather's out. Quark is tending to the weed fields. Yeah, that's right, you little pothead. Of course you're tending to the weed fields. Got a 67% dependency rate on it. If you don't write my stream, I will spam you. Ah, okay. 1 second, folks. I know how to fix this. Bum, 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 bum.
Unpulled like 5 meters.
Let's see. Go to the channel. Pause that. Let's see. Right. Real pure out. If you don't write to my stream, I spam you more. Ban. Alright, there we go. Where were we? Ah, yes. Relaxation. Everyone's smoking up some weed, playing some poker and darts with a pool table going on. There we go. Nice, nice. Yeah, no, I don't really deal with spammers at all. I just ban you. I don't have the patience for it. I mean, I don't know if they are actually bots. I'm just so used to them on Twitch's side being bots that I just assume. Okay, so the corpses are deteriorating over there. Just taking forever. Rice field coming in. No, I do not have any research ongoing. No, Cork is still the same age from 17. Panther. It doesn't look like the psychic ring is hurting us too badly, so yeah, we're fine. If anything, the ones who are going to be most affected are probably going to be a mix between Panther and Tashaba, but only because Tashaba always goes out into the field. The others are out here right now, but only for now. Once this is all done, they'll go back to their inside work. I don't think this would affect her. She is pregnant. If anything, it will probably just, if it does affect her, it will probably just be double speed or anything like that for the birth. Maybe. All right, majority is sleep, triple our speed. Tastraba, what you doing? Coming back in? Good. Oh boy, oh boy. All right, another night passes. We're at 186 days worth of survival. Not bad. Cork, Darrow, Tastraba. Go ahead and slow it down. Majority are awake. Cork, your planting should be much higher than 4. Oh, you're only learning at a 75% rating. Oh, is that how global learning factor works? I was always wondering about that. Shit, that makes so much more sense now. Okay. So, while these guys are working out here, you'll notice how it has learning speed and then forgetting speed. But then you'll see a third option there, global learning factor. So basically, if there are multiple people together working on this, they get another bonus. So this is actually good if you do pair workings. Unfortunately, Darrow and Cork hate each other. Oh, Jesus Christ, another spammer. Hold on. All right, I'm just going to have to keep the kick window open in the background. One moment. Let's see. Ah, yes. Goodbye. All right, back to it. The Twitch tried turbo message is super intrusive. Yeah. Ooh, excuse me. Damn, look at Tashuba go. To be fair, that sewing bonus gives her a massive speed boost for doing all of this work. She's leading the charge on it. Good. No, the sow is pregnant. Okay. Come on, you're almost done. Finish this up and then you can move on to other more important works. That goose ever lay? No, that's an unfertilized egg. I guess those two just aren't getting it on with each other. And yeah, no, we'll stick to simple meals right now for sure still. Recreation time. Okay, there they go. And the work continues. Okay, just wanted to say hi. Gonna go eat some food and grind some Forever Winter as T90 Tank will fly into me. Good game. Alright. Have fun, Paulies. Let me guess, your meal's gonna be a pizza. Every male colonist feels a wave of anxiety and anger. Well, that just sounds like normal life. Some distant engine of hatred is stirring. It is projecting a psychic drone onto the side through an orbital. Oh boy, what the hell's going on? Oh, fuck. Alright. Hold on. Back to the page. Back to kick. We have another one. I'm gonna just have to have this open in the background, aren't I? Goodbye. Jesus Christ. Man, I thought Twitch was bad with bots. And done. Nice. So you guys will be going cutting these plants. That's fine. All right. Field is completely done over there, so we don't have to worry about that anymore. Chicken burgers. Chicken burgers can be pretty good. I always like myself a spicy chicken sandwich. That shit's delicious. I think the best one currently that I've had, also Panther. What's wrong? Hold on. My wife Blue died. Oh, yeah, that's right. Dorna and Panther both married Blue. They had that weird open relationship kind of thing. Unfortunately, Blue was an idiot and stepped over a trap and killed herself by that. Alright, everyone's asleep. Triple the speed. Hungry pen animals. Oh boy. I know this doesn't really translate too well over onto the stream screen, but on my screen, I just keep on seeing these like little tears in the screen from the rain. It's like you can see the pattern at which they're falling in. I'm pretty sure people who like look close enough to the game can see what I'm talking about. But as it's going like that, you have these little lines going through the rain just falling down. Oh no, in the daylight, it's a little more visible. Yeah, when you go at slow speed, you don't see it. Double speed, you can kind of see it. And triple speed, you could definitely see it. Like these weird static lines of an old TV just going down. That's right, keep hauling that stone in. Quark still at 17. Okay. 180 wood left. How much we got in storage? Big fat nothing. That's what we got. That one, that one. Come on, Cork, faster. There you go. Well, we'll have plenty of granite to work with on heavy buildings. Unfortunately, not that much limestone right here. We should probably deconstruct those walls as well. Animal starvation, I know, I know. Beggars desire aid are begging for 48 herbal medicines to attempt a life-saving operation on a fellow traveler who is attacked by mechanoids. 48 of my 107. It is technically possible, but wanted? I don't know. Ah, so that is what's happening to all of my animals. All right, nope. No, no, no. No animal corpses in there. I only want them in here. That would explain why they're not coming in here. They were banned for some reason. Fuck's sake. Alright, well, hopefully that will fix that. God, there's a lot of pigs. Not that many goats, though. How's the cheese? 1.9 days. We're almost there. It's been building up for freaking almost all of last game year just to get legendary cheese. I hope it's worth it. Those are the beggars who are begging for my medicines. I really could. It's not that big of an issue, but I don't think I get anything from this. Like, not even like a goodwill kind of thing. I think. Screw it. Why not? Here. Darrow. Dorna. Go set them up. We have a solar flare passing on by. Doesn't affect us whatsoever. The first of the biosolids is ready. Okay, so if that's the case, we need to tell it fertilize the area. What are you doing? Add area, yes. And then just right there, fertilize that whole field with the rice. Is there a way I can get them to not move in the... Don't allow the rotten. I don't think there is a way to say don't bring in skeleton corpses without banning the corpses entirely. Alright. Okay, good. He did drop it. Beggars have accepted the requested items and are leaving. Alright, that's fine. More biosolids ready. So we'll see how much we'll need to actually take care of this up here. Ooh, Cork, you are really unhappy. Smoke leaf withdrawal. I'm about to say, we should have plenty. You know, you would also think that animals would go out to eat, but they're not. Oh, one issue after the other, isn't it, with you guys? How are we doing over here? Still working on it. Majority are asleep. Let's go ahead and triple our speed. Okay, so while this is going on in the background, real quick, let me just swing this around over here. And just leave you right there. Okay, that works. Does it? Okay, yes, there goes. It's moving now. More cloth coming in, which means the tempo keeps on being built up. Slow it down, slow it down. We're going to miss something if that keeps going. No, stop. There you go. Okay, yeah, you can kind of see the darker ground underneath. So the rich soil is at 140 with the fertilizer that pumps it up to 154%. So a 14% increase to the crop fertility rating. Not to mention there's still irrigation that we need to get. More cloth coming in. Good. Just gotta keep on working on the temple as well. So we got that going. We got hops, we got hay grass, and over here, the rice is fine. We have smoke leaf. We still have plenty of heel roots. I don't see the point in trying to grow some more. Worst case worse, after this. You know what? Yeah, you know what? Screw that. So after this one is. No, never mind. You, the small one. After this one is done, we'll go ahead and turn that over to heel root. Will one of you please pick up the animal shit that's right next to the dining table? Panther. All right, let's switch that around. Let's do first priority cleaning, second priority hauling. Get to work, Panther. More pregnant pigs. Death of sow 30 due to malnutrition. The other pigs wasted no time and are eating the child. Oh, there goes that one. All right, more cotton's coming in. Good. All right, so this aging psychic rain is nowhere near as bad as I thought it would be. So that's good. Did you finish? Almost. Yeah, no, we're not going to get enough for this one. We have to wait till next harvest, unfortunately. The question will be, what do I put on the sides right here? I'm thinking, what if we put a pool? Because again, the concept behind it is luxury city turned hellhole by vices. And that's just going to be like a natural process we go through because we're going to look for further and further recreation or mood boosters as we go. But again, we're still very strongly in the phase of just trying to establish a city. Because with only 5 people, you don't really have a city. That's only 2. Is there still a Granlund pod out here? Yes, there is. We need to get that back over here. Let's see, 21 of those, and 17 limestone chunks. All right, majority asleep. Triple speed our way through the night. Who is a semi-decent crafter? Oh boy, Tashaba is 25% learning speed. Dorna has got 35%, so that's better. 8.8%, no. Cork, 35%. Panther has a 35%. Okay, so if that's actually the case, then Dorna is the better crafter compared to all of them. Sorry, man. You gotta get to crafting. We just don't have enough. And if anything, hopefully what this will do will also keep Dorna and Cork away from each other so that they'll stop becoming rivals. Unfortunately, it looks like the fertilizer for the fields does not cover a whole lot, even with the 250 pieces that we had. Product is finished and is waiting for pickup. The cheese is ready! Finally! Years in the waiting. Show me this cheese. 25 pieces of a legendary cheese. Let's see. Cheese and dairy product, acceptable for everyone. Okay, no, it doesn't tell us. Someone eat that cheese and tell me how good it is. I know you're all relaxing, but someone eat the cheese. Come on. Hopefully, it's like only one slice of cheese, because I do want it to last. Luckily, it looks like we're spoiled for options. Tashba helping out over there. Milking the goats. Harvesting the rice. Okay, everything's going good. Just a matter of trying to catch up with work, and really it's just all this stuff up here that we need to bring down for crafting. Dorna is starting to break some of these. That's fine. What's all that gross stuff there? Machine bits of a scyther. Oh, okay. I guess maybe like oil spills or something when we're deconstructing the mechs that we killed. Seraph. Hello, welcome. How goes the colony? Going okay. We got some psychic rain pouring down on us that's aging everything alive, so that's interesting. It doesn't appear to be too dangerous yet, but give it time. Other than that, we have a place called the Human Pit where our pigs like to hang out for after a raid. Who knows why? It just is what it is. We got a herd of goats as well. We got hay grass. We just expanded our fields down here to the south for hay and hops. We still got an unutilized one right here. Unfortunately, we have an empty schoolyard, but not to worry. Dorna's getting right on top of that by making sure his wife is pregnant. And that's all I think of whenever everyone says, like, we're trying to have a baby. You've been having cream pie sex, haven't you? I know, that might be a little bit TMI, but that's all I can think of every time anyone says that. We're trying to have a baby. It's like, you degenerate scum. Alright, everyone's asleep. Triple speed our way through the night. How is the baby doing? No, that's the wrong one. Ah, Darrow. First trimester still. Alright, still's got a bit. Baby jeans, don't care about that. Darrow is awake. Did you eat the cheese? No, not yet. I only run Kingdom DLC. Kingdom DLC is a good DLC. I know some people don't like it, but compared to, I would say Anomaly is probably the only DLC that's kind of like I'm really iffy about because it can change your game so dramatically into a very annoying situation. It's like, God damn it, I didn't want this. Excited for Odyssey? Oh, hell yeah. But I mean, like, I'm trying to be really excited for it, but at the same time, I think that wasn't this a mod? I think it was like several mods where you can create your own actual spaceship and fly around the rim planets and all that. So it's all like, are you going to credit the people who originally created these? No? Okay. I mean, to be fair, if I was making a game, I would kind of do that as well. I would look at the modders who mod my game and add in things, and I look for the most popular mods and be like, I can make a DLC out of that officially and make money off that. But at the same time, you should at least like mention inspired or credited for this idea or whatever like that. And I don't know, maybe like a one royalty check. Uh-oh. A mad buck. Darrow, with your battle rifle, just in case, stand up here. You should be fine. Oh shit, he's fast. Damn you and your four legs. Go, 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 go. Quick. There he is. Alright, we didn't have to worry about it. A slaver from Vietnam has arrived. Alright. I mean, we may consider it because we don't have enough hands to work. So we may really consider getting that slave. Do I? Oh no, I don't have the limestone. Okay. Alright, Darrow is in her second trimester now. Yeah, it was? Okay, I knew I wasn't crazy. Same. A plus that they take feedback of the community based on mod popularity would be cool to see credits of some sort for the inspiration for the update. Yeah, no, it's like, because it just felt like they took so long making the base game and the modders just went to town on everything. So obviously they would expand upon the whole concept of Rimworld. Alrighty. Darrow, you have the better speech. Go talk to Akimi. On that, everything is good. Okay. You have 2 children and a 57-year-old to sell me. Okay. What about everything else, though, first? Susceptible, don't care. Death cast serum, wake up, Arctic wolves, a red panda. Has anyone bonded with you? I don't think anyone has. You're worth a pretty penny. Alright. Cerna. Annoying voice, clumsy, tough, dumb labor, social. Yeah, see, unfortunately, there's still a 100% penalty to her forgetful speed about learning crafting. So, as long as forgetting speed is higher than learning speed, I don't see a value in getting them for that skill, which means she's not good for us. Solek. Unfortunately, these are kids, so they don't have any skills whatsoever. And if I'm going to get a kid, I might as well get one that I can I don't want to say indoctrinate or perhaps maybe educate. Yeah, yeah. Scary how those two words sound similar if you just kind of say them out loud. Indoctrinate, educate. Same thing. Excuse me. So anyway, yeah, no, if I'm going to get a kid, I might as well get one of my own the good old-fashioned way, the fun way. And we'll stick them in school right here, and they'll help out every now and then. We'll probably turn them into a crafter as well, because that's what we desperately need. A good one. Not this other shit that Dorna is just trying to make do with. And Panther is trying to busily clean up the colony as best we can. Unfortunately, there's just so much foot traffic and not enough people to actually help out with that. Making kids is half the fun. Making kids is the whole fun of it. And we're just talking about making. We're not talking about raising or anything. We're just talking about making kids. The whole fun of that is making kids. Some fat pigs in there. Theroof, thank you so much for the follow. Alright, so leave the slaver right there. That's fine. Cork? Yeah, no. So Cork is really the only way I tell if the aging rain is affecting us, and she's still at 17. I'm not seeing this psychic rain effect at all. However, it does say it can last several years. So we'll see. Alright, majority are asleep, so go ahead, triple our speed. Cork is joining them now. Okay. Sow 2 giving birth. Okay. And the hay grass down here is almost ready. Good. And then we'll dump that in there. Hopefully they'll stop eating each other. We got the cotton. We got the heel roots. We got the food. We got the hay grass. We got the beer with the hops. I don't think there's any other crop that we need at the moment. Rimworld ever make a rim job joke? Oh, Hebrew. Oh, Hebrew, you don't know the half of it. Being the degenerate that I am, I can safely tell you all, there is a mod out there on a certain site. Not Nexus, but the other site. If you know, you know. There is a mod on there called Rim Job World. It is exactly what you think. Oh, God. I don't think they're going to credit that mod to any DLC that they're going to make later on. If anything, they kind of already did that with Biotech. As a matter of fact, I think they did. Because in that mod, the reason why that mod was actually popular was because it allowed you to have families and children. Granted, in very degenerate ways. But then I think later on, someone just went like, I don't want the sex part. Just let me have the kids. And for a long time, it was very debatable about whether kids should come into Rimworld or not. Because the very first comment, I think Soviet Womble mentioned this, the very first comment someone said is like, why are there no children in Rimworld? Ah, yes, infinite baby leather was the very first comment. So it's like, yeah, okay, I can understand why some people are hesitant to make mods or make anything official. In Nordlands, there's sex and kids? Well, I mean, in Rimworld, there's... Well, to be fair. Is that, like, base Nordlands or a DLC added or something like that? Because, to be fair, Rimworld, the kids and sex is, like, the DLC part. Base? Ah. Oh, shit. Cool Kithul is attacking once again. They are attacking immediately. Now, are these the... I think these are the Neanderthals, right? Yeah, they are. Okay, so a bunch of cavemen attacking us. Alright, we'll go ahead and mop them up pretty quickly by the power of technology. But Nordland is basically like Rimworld meets Crusader Kings. Ooh. I do love Crusader Kings. And, Cork, why don't you come over here? Also, get that slag inside. You know what, Tashba, why don't you come over here because you are not the pregnant one. Darrow. Okay, do that. Tashba, step over here. There we go. Combat command is go. Traps are working. Gunfire going out. Come on. Come on. Come on, Dorno. Shoot him, shoot him, shoot him, shoot him. Damn it. There you go. Take a spot. And yes, through the power of heavy fire. I'll take that, that, and that. Ah, look at that. 4 bodies for the pigs. I mean, to the human pit. Never mind the skeletons in there. Those are just dead hares and rabbits. That one? No, don't worry about that. That's just been there. It's Crusader Kings as far as you are Middle Ages factions, you have families and cultures and learning to juggle with. Like if you don't have someone who knows how to make a prison, you can't.
Ah,
So that's actually kind of a little bit like ancient cities, where in ancient cities it's like caveman style or primitive man style, the birth of civilization, yada yada yada, that kind of stuff. But you only get access to certain technologies if one, you're able to level up your character's intellect on a certain subject and only that subject. And sometimes you'll even go further on where you have to have dual learning for other subjects to you have to know this and that to get to point C, basically. Or if you're lucky, you'll have a migrant caravan come by, and some people will decide to stay with your clan, and they'll teach you some of the other things that they know. However, folks, the hour end time is upon us. As I said, during this time, because I can already feel that fucking heat, because goddamn, we shall go ahead and bring ourselves to a close right here, but don't go too far. After a quick 10-ish minute break, we'll be right back with Hunter Call of the Wild. But as you can see, progress on the colony is slow, I'll admit, very slow, but it is being progressed as enough as you can. As you can see, our hedonistic orgy temple is in the works. We just need this other brazier to be lit up and to fill these things in. I'm thinking a pool of water. Maybe some carvings of gold on the side. We want people to get freaky deaky in here so that we can have this basically become a baby spawning factory. And then they'll go over here to the school, be indoctrinated, and they'll learn over here. They'll enjoy vices and necessities of niceties of all kinds and delectables of every imaginable bit. Has anyone eaten the cheese? Holy shit, what happened to the cheese? 23 of the pieces are gone. Wait. Yes, 8 legendary cheese. This is what I want. Plus 15 to their mood. This is why it is worth it to hold out for that cheese. All right, but other than that, we've expanded the pen a little bit to include the human pit over here. The trees all over here have been harvested. The farmlands down here to the south have been increased. But unfortunately, that's all we really got to do for now. But we are back, and we will be back. So, if I don't see you again after the 10-ish minute break, thank you so much for joining me. Hope you have a good morning, good night, wherever it may be. Hope you keep it safe. Hope you keep it warm or cold, whichever it is you prefer. Y'all know what I prefer. Say with me. Neither, because it's hot. It is way too hot to worry about any of this. It's gotten to the point where even the tiles actually aren't too bothersome in the mornings. All right, save that. Alrighty, folks. I will see you all in a little bit. Yes, accept all cookies. I get that.